Hello everyone, Derek Smith here from Comprehensive Credit Repair, and I'm here to help you fix your credit. So in this video, Credit Repair 101, I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about you trying to fix your credit. There are other videos that give you specifics, but I'm going to tell you a lot in this video, so you want to watch it from start to finish. So let's begin by looking at what credit repair is. Credit repair involves fixing your bad credit in any way, shape, or form that you can. But when most people use the term credit repair, they're referring to the process of disputing errors on credit reports. Now, you can go through the dispute process for free with each of your credit bureaus on your own. This involves filing a formal dispute with the credit bureaus in question either online or by mail. In your formal dispute, you want to provide a detailed explanation of the error and include any supporting documentation you have along with it. Many people don't have the time to do their own credit repair or don't understand how to make their case. So they're looking to hire a credit repair company like mine to dispute errors for them. My company, as well as other companies like mine, can charge a fee for their legwork. There are times when the extra help is very valuable. For example, if you have multiple errors across credit reports or you've been the victim of identity theft, then I can help you. In this video, I'm going to look at both types of credit repair, do-it-yourself and paid, starting with credit repair businesses, since there's a good chance that's what you're thinking about when you use the term credit repair. So let's look at how does credit repair work in the first place. To get to the heart of what credit repair is and how credit repair companies operate, I want to start by telling you that credit repair leverages your legal right to three standards. Number one, credit reports must be 100% accurate, entirely fair, and fully substantiated. Too many lesser credit repair companies skip over those last two standards, which involve communicating with your creditors, in favor of depending on simple credit bureau disputes by themselves. When you get with credit repair services, credit repair companies work with the credit bureaus and your creditors to challenge the negative report items that affect your credit score. Now, I ensure your credit history is up to date, accurate, and honestly reflects your finances. You need to monitor your credit profile. 24/7 credit monitoring alerts powered by TransUnion or another provider lets you stay aware of the changes and updates on your report. And it provides customized information and advice about how those report items affect your score. Customized tools, educational approaches, and proven technologies offered by credit repair companies guide you through the tasks and action items you need to take in order to maintain a healthy score and accomplish your credit goals. Here's a good example of when a reputable credit repair service can help you do something you may not be able to do. If you have a collection account that's been sold to a few debt collectors, it can appear on your credit report multiple times. That information is accurate, but having that one debt dinging your credit score multiple times doesn't meet the fair standard that I talked about a little while ago. Errors are more common than you might think. And if you have items on your credit report that aren't 100% accurate, entirely fair, and fully substantiated, you want to consider credit repair, either do it yourself or by hiring a professional like myself. A Federal Trade Commission study found that 1 in 5 consumers have an error on at least one of their credit reports. You can check your credit reports for errors by getting free copies every 12 months at annualcreditreport.com. You can also get your free experience score and credit report card that are updated every 14 days on a site like credit.com. Your credit report card shows where you stand in the 5 key areas that make up your score: payment history, credit utilization, account mix, credit age, and inquiries. Your report card also gives you tips on how to improve your standing in each area if you need it. And checking your report card and score doesn't hurt your credit in any way, so go ahead and check it. So what do credit repair companies do? Well, a good credit repair company like mine first pulls your credit reports from each of the 3 major credit bureaus in order to pinpoint your credit issues. Why all 3? Because each credit reporting agency has its own data furnishers, aka lenders, credit card companies, debt collectors, etc., that report your credit information to them. And there may be errors that appear on one of your credit reports but don't appear on the others. 79% of consumers who disputed credit report errors were successful in removing them. Once any errors have been identified, you then give a credit repair company any supporting documentation you might have. For example, if there's a bill on your credit report that your husband or wife was actually responsible for under your divorce decree, you can use that document to prove it shouldn't be impacting your credit. Now, in some cases, it's difficult to determine what to include as far as supporting documentation goes. That's another way for a credit repair company to help you. For example, if you're a victim of identity theft and a fraudulent account appears on your credit report, it can be tough to prove it isn't yours because you don't have any documents that's related to the account. When the bureaus and data furnishers receive the dispute and supporting information, they then work with the credit repair company to determine if the item should be removed from your credit report. Now, the major law governing your rights when it comes to credit reporting is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, but it isn't the only law on your side when it comes to credit repair. A good credit repair company will scrub your questionable credit items against other laws like the Fair Credit Billing Act, which regulates original creditors, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, which oversees collection agencies, and others that address medical illness or military service or student status and other life events. Now, how long does credit repair take? Getting negative items and inaccurate information off your credit report is one of the fastest ways to improve your score. Since credit bureaus have to respond and resolve a dispute within 30 days, a few exceptions can extend this to 45 days, it's a short timeline. The timeline is particularly important when consumers want to buy a house, get a new car, or open up a new credit card and don't have time to wait to build good credit organically. That doesn't mean a credit repair company can tell you exactly when your credit score is going to improve. Some consumer credit issues are more complex than others and harder to deal with. There's never a guarantee when it comes to credit. Since every case and every credit report is unique, no professional firm can ethically predict an outcome. So don't fall for that if they're trying to tell you that. So when picking a credit repair company to fix your bad credit, don't ask about the future. Instead, ask what real clients have experienced in the past. Now, how much do credit repair companies charge? The price of credit repair varies depending on the company that you're working with, the state you live in, and what type of services you need. So before you sign a contract, be sure you understand what you're signing up for, how much you'll pay, and when you're going to be charged. Note that under the Credit Repair Organizations Act, credit repair companies are prohibited from demanding advance payment. That means they can't charge you before any work is completed. When should you do do-it-yourself credit repair? Fixing your own credit is an option, and any ethical credit repair company should tell you that. I know I do. If your situation is simple and all you have are an obvious error or two, you may want to try a round of credit repair on your own. Try it yourself and save some money. When trying to fix your credit, be clear and concise in your disputes with the three major credit bureaus and get your documentation in order. You can mail a dispute letter or you can submit it online at each of the credit reporting agencies' respective websites. Remember that you need to dispute each error with each bureau. No bureau is going to clean up your credit report with its competitors. That's not what they do. If you decide to hire a credit repair company like mine, Comprehensive Credit Repair, to help repair your credit, make sure you're working with a reputable and ethical company. Now, are there legitimate credit repair companies? Of course they are. You may have seen ads for companies that promise your credit score will see a 100-point jump immediately. Now that sounds fishy, right? That's because, in fact, it's illegal for a credit repair company to promise results like that. And any company that does so is one to steer clear of. I don't do that type of thing. There are other red flags to keep an eye out for when looking for a reputable credit repair company. The FTC prohibits credit repair companies from charging for credit repair before work is complete, which I already told you. Run fast from anybody who asks for money up front or who promises a new credit file overnight. Now, here's some of the things you want from a credit repair company. It knows your rights and wants you to understand them too. Before you sign any contract, a reputable credit repair company will explain your consumer credit rights to you and answer any questions you have about those rights. It wants to know your story. I want to know your story. It's important for me or any credit repair company to understand why you want to dispute an item on your report so it can make sure the three standards that I mentioned, accuracy, fairness, and full substantiation, are upheld by data furnishers and the credit bureaus. The company should explain in detail what it can do to represent you to the credit bureaus. Any good credit repair company knows what it can and can't do for you and should be able to outline its services, so fully understand what exactly you're getting. Let's talk about how to improve your score beyond credit repair. There are a lot of reasons that your credit may be in rough shape. Most are related to your spending habits. And if you miss a few payments or your debt levels are too high, think over 30% of your total available credit limits, disputing errors, they're not going to help you. Okay? You have to make some changes to improve your credit scores instead. And you may have to wait a bit to see an uptick in your score. Most negative information can take up to 7 years to age off your credit report, though the effects on your credit score will lessen over time so long as no new blemishes occur. That shouldn't dissuade you, however, from getting started. Remember, a bad credit score can cost you some serious cash. Over your lifetime, you can lose hundreds of thousands of dollars to a bad credit score. That's a pretty shocking number, and it should be a pretty shocking number to you. It should behoove you or encourage you to get your score in order. Bad credit also means higher loan interest and higher insurance premiums, and that all adds up over the years. Bad credit can hold you back from achieving major life goals like buying a house or going back to school, taking a dream vacation, or even retiring when you want to retire. Fortunately, you aren't necessarily saddled with bad credit for life. Let me give you some key points to remember about credit repair. Number one, it can be difficult to navigate the complex world of credit industry yourself, especially when it comes to disputing negative information on your credit file. Don't expect results overnight. Credit repair takes time and requires regular credit monitoring and a change in how you approach your personal finances if you do it legitimately and do it right. It's never a bad idea to consult with a credit expert like myself if you're unsure of a law or any methodology regarding credit repair and credit services. Dealing with debt also goes hand in hand with taking a closer look at your spending habits and finding ways you can fall back and save. When I work with you as a client, I also talk about your spending habits and your personal finance. I act as a personal finance coach for you, and I offer that service as a separate service if you don't need credit repair. The credit repair process is lengthy and requires patience, especially if you have a sizable credit history. If you do enlist the services of a reputable credit repair company like mine, you can cancel the service at any time. Educate yourself on your rights as a consumer, including on what the Federal Trade Commission and Credit Repair Organization Act is all about. Now, if you need a pro like myself to help you out with your credit, please go to my website, www.comprehensivecreditrepair.com, and get more information. Also, if you need personal financial coaching, it's available on my website as well. Hopefully this video will help you to understand credit repair in more detail and also help you understand if you want to pick someone to help you with your credit repair services. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one.